What I'm beginning to finally realize, y'all, is that after today and like yesterday, I began to significantly stop my time watching a bunch of Instagram reels and YouTube shorts, and I'm beginning to see that I am like a low-key wasting a lot of my time. And what I'm beginning to finally look at now is that I realize that a lot of my life, socially speaking, is like empty. I mean, subtract homework time, subtract video editing time, subtract consuming time when it comes to Instagram reels and YouTube shorts. I've cut down on these significantly, and I'm beginning to realize that I don't exactly have any one friend to talk to, like as a person or someone that's exactly trusted within my school. What I'm beginning to realize by this, y'all, is that the complex question here, at least for me, it's not about being sad that I don't have permanent friends or a person to cling to. Obviously, I am kind of sad because of that, but it's the question is, why don't I have what I want by now? Because we're gonna go down to a little bit of a paradox here. I began to like watch and scroll through like earlier as I was like playing volleyball. Right now, as it was being dark, I decided to sit down and watch these people's videos, and definitely credit to my mutuals and friends out there. What I'm beginning to realize, y'all, is that both speaking in both lenses is that from a social lens, a lot of these people have their own social lives, they have their own social oxygen, and from my lens, I can also see the same too. But the thing is, though, we're going to add a little paradox here. I'm here as a free agent. That means I myself can do whatever I want. I can literally order on Amazon if I want to. I can do the things that I need to, both wants and needs, although I do still have limits for myself. The thing is, though, I say it as not to disrespect y'all, but the question is, how come when I have this freedom and I look everywhere, like interacting with random people, well, my parents aren't as strict. I get to walk anywhere around my neighborhood with limits and get to play volleyball in the park nearby whenever I want to. I got logical skills, y'all. We got editing skills, we got volleyball skills, we got thinking personality, and obviously I have a few completed games on my YouTube channel under my belt, so I'm beginning to finally see that. But I say it as not to disrespect these friend groups, but I have a question of is that how come you guys have limitations? At least a lot of the mutuals, at least this is very expected in high school. A lot of people have limitations on their time pushed by parents. A lot of parents out there are fearful, while some really have their own limitations on their own kids and teenagers. Like would be my mutuals, or maybe they're mutuals of their friends, and so on, so on. They have limitations on their own time. Or sometimes they don't have their agency, they can't do this or that, but they have friends. They're not as free, but they still have people to talk to. They have social oxygen. They have people that understand them. But the thing is, though, I as a free agent, I get to do what I want. Go interact with random people, break my social chain, talk to people, and then why haven't I found others? Why have others found what they wanted, but I haven't? They have limits on their own time, but I don't have limits on my time as much. But I haven't found the people I'm looking for. How come? Or it's like one plus one equals to like I have a personality, like I'm a person, I am worth something, so therefore one plus one equals to I should have friends by now. But then I don't. It's a really big paradox right here. My question to this is that is this inherited? Did you have like friend groups from middle school, or maybe is this something like you maybe met during freshman year? You're hanging out next year now. Like sure, chat. I may have mutuals or friends on my list now. Like maybe you guys are the ones that I am actually looking for, but I haven't really talked to like directly. But the question is, y'all, is that let me look at this script again. Is that physically in person, a lot of people have found their own physical friend groups to be with, but for me, I haven't yet. But yet I have all of the agency in the world, while some others are still surviving under strict parents. How is this so?